So Callum, obviously we've come back from a few years, we've not seen you in a while, and you were saying in the press conference there, you explained kind of your injuries and you've kind of been swarmed with them recently. For those who don't know, can you just explain a bit about what you've been going through over the past few years?
Yeah, just ever since pretty much 2020, it's just been pretty much injury ridden. After the Olympics, I ended up having to get surgery with a bone fragment in my ankle/foot, and then from there every year, just as I was getting ready for a marathon towards the end of each year, I kept getting stress reactions, and then for this build up I had a stress reaction back in November, and then I broke my collarbone in January. So it's been pretty tight getting ready for this, but getting to the point where I just need to get on the start line and race and kind of take the hit from the fitness point of view, and then move on and hopefully do something in the autumn.
I can imagine that was quite difficult to go through mentally as well. How did you kind of get through that?
Yeah, people asked. I think I have the great ability not to think about it. I just kind of, it happens, I put it to the back of my hand and move on and aim for the next goal. I think having a goal really helps me move on from things like that.
And how are you feeling then being back here in London ahead of the marathon on Sunday?
Despite the prep, I'm actually quite excited. Quite excited to get out and race a marathon. It's my best event, it's the one I love the most, and it'll be good just to go out and compete.
And to be in London itself, you've done it before, you've got the home crowd kind of cheering you on. How important is that to you to be here in London?
Yeah, I've raced London 3 times, twice for the London Marathon and once for the World Champs, and every time I come down it's just one of the best crowd experiences I can imagine. The last time I did it, there were some parts it was so loud it hurt my head. So I'm really excited to have that experience again.
And have you got an aim for Sunday? Have you got a plan in place?
I'll need to see, there's 2 paces and there's 2 pacing groups, and I think I'm in the middle, so I'll need to make a call on that, talk to my coach and see what he thinks.
And how has the training been for you in the lead up to this?
It's been pretty short. I've probably had about 6 to 8 weeks worth of full running. Done a bunch of cross training before that, but it's been pretty light. I'm probably like 6 to 8 weeks short, but I'm going to just enjoy it.
And what does an average training week kind of look like to you then, especially in the preparations for this marathon?
It's not been a traditional one. We've moved from a 7-day cycle to a 10-day cycle, which has given a bit more flexibility. That was just due to all the injuries, and it's just been trying to do big sessions and not push the mileage too much so I can actually not get hurt.
And getting through those last few years, what advice would you give to other athletes who are kind of having to sit out due to the injuries that they're going through?
It's just believe in yourself, believe in the ability you've got, pick a goal that's doable and just have focus on that. That's really helped me move on.
And kind of looking ahead then after this marathon, what's the plan for you for the next year or so?
Hopefully recover, maybe take a week or 2 off, build that base back up and then go for something in October. I've not quite decided what marathon yet, but that's the aim, try and get at least back to where I was, about 2:08, maybe quicker. We'll see how things go.